Hi everybody. So I haven't done a video on my patio garden in about a week, so let's check it out, shall we? So things have changed as summer has gone along. As you can tell, I've had to take out some parts of this plant. I don't know what's happened to them. I had them on the other side of my patio, and these are the ones that were doing really good. And then I had 3 die, and I replaced them and stuck them down on the other end. Then these ones started dying out. But they have been making new leaves, and some of them were still alive, and I just cut them out, and now they're dead. I have no idea what happened to them. But these little fellas are perennials, so they will come back year after year. My petunias, I don't know what happened. They had some end rot. I've been pulling those out. Purple ones have been doing really good. The white ones, not so much. They still have plenty of dampness from watering them yesterday, so I'm not watering them again today. I am not fooling with these anymore this year. I am not adding any more to them. What's left is left, and when I get done, they will be thrown away. However, my pink and purple ones on this side are doing pretty good. I am having to weed some of these out. They are not looking good either. But again, like I said, I'm not taking any out. I'm not adding any. Whatever dies, dies, and that's going to be the rest of it for this year, folks. And these puppies are doing really good, and I love how these ones just grew beautifully. What I probably will do is add the other one and put them all in a fresh thing of soil for the year, and as you can tell, these are beautiful. So the ones I replaced are the orange ones, and they are doing great. And I think next year I'm going to redo them again, because I really like the coloring. Now on to my tomato plants. My tomato plants are thriving and growing huge. This sucker is at least 5 feet tall. I need to go get a stake that is big enough for it. It is producing a lot of tomatoes, and there are more flowers on it. This is the one I got my first red tomato. Now, I did some grimming when I came home from my sister-in-law's. I do not like the leaves long. This is a new part that has grown up on my tomato plant. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I don't like long leaves. As you can tell, I cut them back. I prune them. I like for my tomato plant to worry about the fruits. And here's another one. I got some more flowers up there. I got flowers on this tall one way up there, and I'm kind of worried. I'm going to have to go get a stake big enough for that. And they do make them bigger. But this sucker is producing some really good looking fruit. They're going to be nice and big, and I cannot wait. This puppy over here has also got flowers and is still producing. Oh, I've got so many new ones, and I got a red one over there. It has been dipping into the lower 90s, mid 80s, so that's why I am getting some redness in my tomatoes finally. As you can tell, I am still getting tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes. When I came back, this puppy right here had to be tied up because my tomatoes on this branch. The tomatoes on this branch had kind of, well, it bent. And in order to save my tomatoes, I had to do some desperate work to it. So, yeah. So that is what I've had to do. But as you can see, there are a lot of tomatoes. And I got another red one. I have been adding some, I've added lime, which has helped with the end rot. I watch for it closely. My neighbor loves green tomatoes. So if I start seeing something might look like some end rot, I take them right off right away and let them enjoy it. Yep, see, I got some end rot right there. I take it and I let them enjoy the tomato. I throw those out for the animals. And so let them go and enjoy the green tomatoes. So every once in a while I'll see some end rot, but not so often, because I do have lime in my soil. So I do have a lot of fruit, and I cannot wait for it to get here. Now, on to my squash plant. Look at that beauty. Oh, I love this one. It is getting lots and lots of flowers and lots of fruit. You can see I have a lot of blooms. That is a zucchini. That's a male plant. When you see the gorge, that means that it is a female plant. You see here, that's just a stem. That is a male plant. Shit. But I have plenty now. Like this, that's a female. See, let's find another female that's growing. Let's see. Of course, there's a squash plant, and see, all of them are in gourds that are female. I have 4 squash plants that are growing. I mean, 4 things of squash that are growing, and I always pull these things back or pull them off, and the reason is because you want a lot of sun. And so if you get the sun, then that's when your plants start really producing. And here is some more. This one is a zucchini plant. It is finally starting to take off. I'm always out here pulling leaves away, pulling them off. That one's probably starting to take off. This one, I think this is another yellow squash. I think that one is a zucchini. I had to get one of my smaller things and pull it up because this was laying in the ground, so it wasn't able to produce anything. If you can see it, let me see. So yeah, so it wasn't able to really produce. So I pulled it up and put it on a stake. So now it is producing. And if you can see here, you see some. And up here on the zucchini, I keep a lot of leaves pulled back, and it's because, well, the sun can't get to them if you don't. So you have to keep the leaves away. And that's all for today. I enjoy my gardening and my plants and my birds. I had to refill the feeder today, and so there's nothing better than a fresh tomato or squash. Next year, I think I might try growing a little bit more, but right now, this is it. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I will get back with you. Have a good day.